Hello, and welcome to Zap the Gender Pay Gap, the podcast series where we expose the elephant in the room. The elephant's name, the gender pay gap. I am coming to you from Memphis, Tennessee, located on the banks of the mighty Mississippi River. Nestled in the southwest corner of the state, Memphis is home to the blues, barbecue, and so much more. I am your host, Gwendolyn Tucker.
Thank you so very much for joining me for this episode of Zap the Gender Pay Gap. I am your host, Gwendolyn Tucker. Look for me on Apple, Spotify, Google, and YouTube, or on any other platform where you find your favorite podcast. And please, when you find me, don't forget to like and subscribe. You know I would so greatly appreciate it. Hello, everyone. I am so very glad you decided to join me on this auditory journey today. Guess what? You'll never guess what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of dreaming lately. I started the year off by saying that we were made for more in 2024. Remember what I said about my daddy's shirt? I am actually holding it in my hands as I speak. Last night, I put it on and instantly started dreaming about what that more could look like for me and our family in 2024. If you want to know more about my daddy's shirt, take a listen to the episode Dream More in 2024. I recall fond memories of my time with my dad, and it's also my tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., honoring his life and legacy. I'm not sure what you've been dreaming about, but my dreams center around being healthier, wealthier, and wiser, key ingredients for maintaining overall well being. Who do you know who doesn't want to be happy, healthier, or prosperous? Off the top of my head, I can't think of not one person. Are you familiar with the company or brand Sara Lee? I am because they were based in Cincinnati when I lived there. Do you remember their slogan? You can probably repeat it from memory. It goes like this: everybody doesn't like something, but nobody doesn't like Sara Lee. For the longest time, I thought they were saying, nobody does it like Sara Lee. Well, I guess to them and their fans, nobody cared. Well, what does all that have to do with dreaming? It's this: when it comes to being healthier, wealthier, and wiser, nobody doesn't like more of it. But to have it, I have to do more than dream. That's when I told you last week about how to make those dreams your reality. Do you remember what I said? Yes, you're correct. That's right. Plan more in 2024. For most of my professional career, I was a fan of Stephen Covey's time management system. For years, I've faithfully used my Covey planner. That's until about 5 years ago. I was gifted with a Christian planner by a dear friend. At first, it was difficult to adjust. You see, with Covey's system, the week starts on Mondays, but with my new planner, the week starts on Sunday, which means I plan my week on Saturdays. 5 years into it, and now I'm cooking with gas, as my mom used to say. Just the act of shifting to planning my week one day earlier has helped me start my Mondays better prepared and less stressed. Imagine that. I am committed to walking my talk, to dream more, plan more, and do more in 2024. So, you know what else I did? We have a room in our home that is small, very quiet, and has no windows. And that helps to minimize distractions. It's larger than a closet. My husband uses it as an office and calls it the war room, but I changed the name. Guess what I call it? I call it the dreaming room. So this weekend, I went into the dreaming room and started putting some meat on the bones of my dreams. Have you heard it said that goals are dreams with a plan and a deadline? Well, I know that just dreaming about what I want more of and what I want less of is only the beginning. So I wrote down my goals for 2024, including my healthy habit goals, what I can do daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly to improve my health, wealth, and overall well being. In essence, your dreams represent your desires, your plans represent your intentions, and what you do with those plans is what turns your dreams into your new reality. Dream, plan, do. The three are interconnected. I'll let you in on a secret on how I plan to do more in 2024. Want to know what works for me? You know that new planner I mentioned? Well, in it is a daily healthy habit tracker. To be clear, we all have habits, some healthy, some unhealthy. Our goal is to identify the healthy habits that will move us forward in 2024. You know those goals I wrote down for 2024? For each of those goals, I wrote down actions I can take to achieve those goals. Those actions are recorded in my daily healthy habit tracker. Don't misunderstand me. Doing more in 2024 doesn't mean I will work harder. No, doing more in 2024 means I will work smarter. I will take steps to clear the clutter, trim the fat. Speaking of trimming the fat, if you listened to last week's episode, you know that one of my dreams is to fit into my wedding dress. Now, that was 200 months and several pounds ago, so I have some work to do. But just to give me a vision of what that dream looks like, my husband and I took a stroll down memory lane. He pulled out the video of our wedding, and instantly, I no longer had to imagine what my dream looked like. I could see what getting back into my wedding dress would actually look like. Boy, it brought back fond memories. That day in and of itself was a dream come true. To meet and marry and live happily ever after with the man of my dreams, my husband and best friend forever, Ricky Tucker. I am still living in that dream today. Looking at our wedding video also was bittersweet in that we saw faces and heard voices of family members and friends who have passed on. It just causes me to cherish and hold close to my heart those I love and those who love me, who are those who are still here, those I can see and hug and feel and talk to. So, what about you? What do you want more of in 2024? What do you want less of? What will your life look, feel, and be like with more of what you want and less of what you don't want? What will you do? What steps will you take to enhance your overall well being? Remember the 5 areas of well being? They are emotional well being, physical well being, social well being, workplace well being, and societal well being. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being low and 5 being high, how would you rate each area? In which area would you say you are experiencing a high degree of well being? And in which areas would you say you are experiencing a low degree of well being? Here's my ask of you, and I urge you to do this for yourself. Write down the 5 areas and rate each area. I really do believe that taking time to think about and work through this exercise will help fuel your dreams for determining what you want more of and what you want less of in 2024. Now, as I bring this week's episode to a close, I urge you to dream more, plan more, so you can do more in 2024. Yes, you have been made for more in 2024. And my dream is that you will get every bit of it, leaving nothing on the table. Another one of my dreams in 2024 is to show women in the workplace how to free themselves from the gender pay gap so that they can fund their dreams. I still have a few one-on-one coaching slots, so please message me back if you're interested in hearing more. Go to gwendolynjtucker.com and just click on contact. I will also put a link in the show notes to this episode, so just click and check out the description box to see how you can reach me. Women, because you work hard for your money, please take home all of it. I do thank you so very much for listening in today. Please join me next time and invite a woman in your world to listen in too. On next week, I have a big announcement, so please join me. You will not want to miss it. I look forward to seeing you here next Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time for the next episode of Zap the Gender Pay Gap. Until then, please be well.
Thank you for joining me for this episode of Zap the Gender Pay Gap. Please rate, review, and subscribe to or follow me wherever you get your favorite podcast. I am your host, Gwendolyn Tucker. Thanks so much for listening. See you next time.